Welcome guys, it's another day in the garage. I'm trying to try this vlogmas thing, which is like a vlog every day. We're trying to catch up. At the moment, we're working on the WRX. So what we figured out, we did find out the issue with the exhaust leak. So we fixed that, I think last night or the night before. It was because I didn't lock down my headers. What has been occurring is that I've been catching these small things because I rushed to put this motor in, because I had to move it due to HOA in Florida. They were bugging me to move the car, and plus they were going to redo the roads. So I had to move it as soon as possible, and I missed a few things. Like that was one of them, which I didn't even know. So one nut from the headers left the chat, and another one was loose. I think everything on this side was loose. That side is tight, so I tightened that down and added another nut. So the headers are good. I turned it on. No more exhaust leak, it's gone. So we figured that out. Tightened down everything else, like my cooling mod, which was leaking, tightened that down. Now I realized why my antifreeze was going down so low multiple times, because I had a leak. In addition to that, my motor mount wasn't tightened up. I tightened that up. Now what we're gonna work on is trying to get some grease down into the clutch fork and the throwout bearing, because that's chirping noise is driving me nuts. So I'm gonna see if I can try to do that real quick. I bought this brush at Lowe's. So if you guys want to take some notes, this is what I got. I don't know how this is going to work. Something's better than nothing. So we're going to try that out real quick, see if that works. If not, then I'm going to take the car for a test drive, see how the car drives now. Because if you guys don't remember, in one of the last videos I told you that the car stalled on me and broke down probably like a couple feet away because of the exhaust leak, and it started backfiring. Well, it's the following day. We just got the car tidied up. As you can see, she's right there. So we was able to fix almost all of the issues and tighten up a couple things that I did miss. One being like the transmission mount, my fault. Other than that, everything is all good on the car. I took it for a test drive yesterday and it was great. It was driving great. I think that also tightening up the transmission mount kind of fixed some of the stuttering of the car. Next thing was the reverse. My reverse keeps popping out, and it's been doing that since, I want to say, since I got back. And I did install the short shifter from Kartboy, new pedal assembly, and yeah, so for some reason my hill assist came on as well when I got back, and trying to figure out, pinpoint what the issue is. So what I'm gonna do now is, lastly, before I end this video, I'm gonna try to adjust the short shifter and see if that's gonna be the issue, because when I'm reversing probably almost to like 4 or 5 miles per hour, it pops out. So I'm assuming it's the short shifter maybe, because it doesn't grind or anything. Could be the clutch, but none of the gears is doing that. It's only reverse, and the hill assist is also on. So I'm assuming they correlate in some type of way, but we're gonna figure that out now. Also, I just found this. This is banners that I've had for a while. I literally found it. My boy 2K Tap was making my banners, and I kind of lost it, but I found it. So I'm gonna see what I have here. What colors I have. My Civic does need a banner, and probably the other one I'll ship it to Fred or give it to one of you viewers. That's crazy because I have my Volt TM Instagram and my Instagram, personal Instagram, was supposed to be for this car actually, but I ended up ordering new ones from somebody else, and I completely forgot that I ordered that. No, it's actually oil slick. So I knew this was gonna happen, so I left everything kind of the way it is right now. So I can just easily pop this out. So this is how it's looking right now. And then we gotta remember not to tighten that up too much, because that can also make your shifter really hard to shift. I had just did a snug, and I think it's about between 5 to 7 foot-pounds. Nothing crazy, or maybe 8. Right now our issue is that when I go into reverse, it gives us sometimes an issue. Look, it locked in, but if I drive, it's just gonna pop right back out. So we're gonna adjust this real quick. All right, so I tried fixing it, and this is how I got it right now. I'm gonna take it out for a test run, and hopefully it can reverse without popping out. I actually can do it on this hill, because this is the same hill that was doing it to me earlier, but my wife is in a meeting at the moment, so I'm not trying to disturb her with how loud this car is. car sounds a little bit better, so I'm assuming that one of the nuts, which is 3 nuts for the exhaust manifold, one of them left the chat early because my car sounded like a little raspy, and it kind of sounds good now. Like, it sounds really good without the resonator, because if you recall a couple videos back in the beginning, I told you I got the car with the resonator messed up. Like, the welds broke and everything, and it was just done. The muffler shop I took it to couldn't weld titanium. I was pretty upset, but I didn't really think about it. They kind of threw out my resonator and they kind of cut it off and just kind of put, I guess, an aluminum pipe in between to make it straight pipe in a sense. Resonator delete, if you think about it. I was pretty upset with that, but I didn't really think about it too much. Now I am thinking about it. But right now the car sounds really good. The throwout bearing, I did grease it up a little bit. I could probably grease it up a little bit more because the chirping sound is still there, but very, very minimal now. But it's still there, so I'm gonna see if I grease it up a little bit more during this week. Today I'm gonna take a break. I'm really tired from the weekend. We did, have some family time, and I traveled a lot. Probably put in a lot of, like, maybe almost 20 hours in just driving through this weekend. So I'm really, really tired. So I'm gonna just rest today. I just want to fix this because this is something easy. So now we have it. I'm gonna try to reverse later on and see if it works. If not, then I'm gonna leave it. All right, so just like that, that's another day. I fixed it actually. So I guess the linkage had to be a little higher. This is how it looks now. A little tighter, but you gotta kind of mess with it. So I think it was my short shifter that was giving me the issue, because now if I let the car roll and it's on a hill, put it on first, and now if I put it on reverse, before it was just shutting off on me, now it goes into reverse with ease. Oh wait, no, it came out. Okay. Oh, that's much better now. Okay, now we put it back on reverse. I'm gonna reverse real quick. See if it. Okay. Yeah, so I think this is perfect. It's last time it popped out, but I think it's just because I didn't put it all the way in. Now I did it a couple times and it's working fine. So that's all about it right now. Yeah, that's all about it. That's all the issues that I had to fix real quick. So thankfully the car is running. The chirping for the throwout bearing, it's still there. It's a little bit, it's less now. So I'm gonna go back in there and just grease it up a little bit more. And once I do that, I think the car will be kind of less annoying. But other than that, we're straight. No issues thus far. I'm gonna take it out for a drive later on today. Right now we're at 571, so we need to hit 1500, so we're about almost 1400 away. And yeah, that's all I got for this video. Please drop a comment, drop a like. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for what's next. And it would, if you haven't yet, drop a comment, drop a like, let us know what you want to see next. Definitely subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. You can stay tuned for the journey. We are gonna wrap the car, and I can't wait to show you guys the color that we chose. However, I do have one dent on the roof right now that's preventing me from wrapping the car. So I'm gonna see if I can go to the body shop real quick on tomorrow to see if I can get a quote and get that done before we wrap the car. If not, I'm gonna start wrapping it from one side, which is the opposite of the dent, and go from there. So I'll see you guys on the next one.